I was working. Then I panicked, I clutch, I jump off, and here I am. In the ditch.
Into the ditch of it? Into the ditch of it?
It's not going out. I tried everything. I tried every gear.
So how will it go? I said today, can I say one thing quickly? I said today we're not going to do anything because David has back pain, so we are taking days off, like at least one.
I was working on a machine. It works good for scooping dirt.
At least one day I said we're going to have days off, right?
I didn't mean to scoop the ditch out. I don't think it's a bulldozer. I didn't want it to touch water so it doesn't rust. So before I paint it.
I mean, it's already rusted. I don't think that's the point of a difference.
Yeah, all the parts that are welded, especially all the steering parts have been.
Oh my! The wheels!
Did you not saw it?
No, I was focusing on this part. Not that.
I'm trying to drive out. It's not moving at all. We need a rescue team.
Am I part of the team?
Yes.
I did not sign up for this.
Good morning, welcome back to a video that was never meant to be a video. I was just scooping around some dirt and it went a bit over the edge and I panicked and somehow jumped off, you know, just to try to stop it somehow, and not realizing that once you jump off, you let go of the clutch, it keeps going, and it didn't stop until it was all the way in here. And then I stopped it. Maybe I shouldn't stop it and let it keep going, maybe it would have driven out, but yeah, now we're in a bit of a hole we have created. And yeah, so we had a fun idea that we're gonna try out, starting from the smallest with all our machines to see what can pull it out. Probably you already know what's gonna pull it out, and yeah, I don't think the very small one that we have starting with is gonna do anything, but let's try. Let's just give it a try.
Our first candidate is there.
Yeah. We're not gonna put too much power on this. We don't want to break it, and yeah, I don't think it's gonna do much anyways. It's pretty limited. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do much.
It's not even moving. I mean,
It's like an anchor.
I think Barbara could do it better.
Barbara would be a good tractor.
Okay, let's move on to the next thing. There's Barbara. She could do it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That really lifted me in there. Let's try not to get this in the water as well. Okay, let's go with this one. Yeah, no, we did not fix this one just yet.
Don't be happy. Don't get happy about it.
It did start a few times when I tried to fix it. Seems like the spark plug is an issue, and a spark. Ow, and something fell on me. My phone? Where did that come from?
It's such a phone, actually.
Fell on my leg.
Okay, this video is a raw video. It's how we are whenever we're not serious.
Okay, let's get working. We could push it in the ditch and pull with the other one out. We do have the car, is kind of up next as the size, but I don't feel like breaking it. It's our only way to get around, and yeah, it's a good car. We don't want to break it.
Yeah, if we get that broken, we're not going to sit and we will. Well, I get hungry because we have food, but yeah, we're not gonna get anything else done. Because we have you, we have eggies.
We do also have this thing, but we asked Pio for permission. He said we're not allowed to use it, so. Plus also the brakes are removed from the back. I never put new ones on, so I feel like it's gonna roll it back in the ditch. And I haven't started in a year, so. Yeah, this one's a mystery box, so if it doesn't start when I try in a few weeks when I feel like it, then probably it's gonna go to scrapyard, so
What paper's gonna be sad?
Yeah, they're gonna get a new one.
We did want to paint it. We want to get an artist and paint like nice flowers for him. But I don't know if paper's gonna like it if it's painted.
I don't know.
And they don't like it anymore because we don't drive it and we don't use it.
Yeah, they like the car we use. So this one might just become a project or scrapyard.
Oh, no, you know who likes it? You know who likes it? Chickens like it.
Yeah, for the mud bathing.
They are mud bathing, dust bathing, I don't know what it's called. And yeah, below the car because it's always nice and dry. And when it's snowing, the roadside.
Oh, it's really like nice and dry under the car. Look at all that. Oh.
Hey, don't give them rust. They don't want to have a rust bath.
Oh my goodness. How is this car even standing up? Oh my god, you can put your hand in the car. Okay, close the door. Take the rust away.
Come, Deivids. You want to have a dust bath? Look, they already know. They're coming.
Wheels on it.
They're coming. They're like, why are you messing with my car? Like, don't you dare.
It has brand new wheels on it.
Yeah, I know.
Tires.
Look at them. Look at them. How concerned they are. They're very concerned.
I think the tires are worth more than the car.
Then we do have the van. It would probably pull it, but it's already struggling to pull whatever it has inside of it. We're currently using it as a storage, so all the things would go like, whoa, roller coaster, and we don't feel like collecting whatever is in here that has fallen all down. So I don't know if you can see really in the back, but yeah, it's pretty messy. It doesn't really have anything that would break, but yeah, I don't feel like everything just goes flying. So we have a last resort, so let's get to that. It's directly next door, next up.
So, last resort, the tractor.
We are lucky that it's working.
Yeah, I don't think... Really, it would be stuck. I think we would have to struggle with shovels and probably the car.
And probably our box.
Yeah, it would be the last resort to actually
do it ourselves.
Get it done. Let me do decompression. It's healthier for the engine. So let's assess the damage. Looks like there is none, except the blade. I guess it got a bitty bent, but that blade is pretty weak. So it is reasonable that it gets a bitty bent. It'll got all wet, so kind of have to drive it out a bitty just to dry the things up and kind of grind the things out. There's a lot of mud that got into everywhere. Not the best, you know, not meant for that kind of things, but it is like a tractor, so it should be able to cope with mud. So yeah, originally we had a day off and I wanted just to drive around a bitty and not put any pressure on my back, just to drive around and scoop some mold made holes. And also the other garden has a bit of hard driving land because it's just a mess. So I want to make it lawnmower safe because we want to lawn mow all the grass in the summer. So yeah, let's go and see if I can do that, because that kind of was the original plan but was not meant to be filmed, was just me messing around. So let's go see how well this does it. I think the biggest problem with the front blade is that it doesn't have enough weight on it to push it down. It just kind of floats on the ground, which is good for some applications, but in this case I would like it more pressure. But then I don't know how easy it would just snap off the blade or bend it even more. But yeah, let's go try. yeah, I was in the garden. I was going over it many times, 1 or 2 hours, something like that. I was playing around. It was working fine. I was slowly chopping it off. It's not the best. I feel like it needs more weight on the shovel, or just a hydraulic cylinder pushing it down, and then a better shovel, and then maybe a front loader. I think it can handle it, truly, looking at what it can do. I'm pretty sure a tiny little front loader, not as wide as that one, like maybe at the size of the machine, that size front loader with a tiny little scoop buckety. I think it would work really good, so I might even think about doing it, because I think it has more than enough power to run like a small little hydraulic pump. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Here it is all falling apart because I also broke it off from the engine, the gearbox from the engine. They separated. I came home to park it and I just see oil puddle. It was fully separated apart. But it was nothing major, didn't break anything. The engine is like, there's no movement in the shaft, it's all tight. And what happened is these bolts here, they just came loose and fully unscrewed. 2 of them were just still in, but 2 of them were fully in the gearbox. Luckily, nothing got stuck in the gears and destroyed the gearbox. That would have been fatal. But looking at the gearbox, it is pretty high quality. Not a wear on the gears, no movement, bearings are all good. Everything feels really good. They have a pretty like weird looking clutch. Never seen one like that. But yeah, so it's pretty heavy duty. I think that gearbox is gonna last for a long time until I break it, and probably I called them and asked them for parts. They don't have parts. You can just buy the whole gearbox for 130 euros. You just buy the whole gearbox with all the drivetrain, everything, and slap it on. Engine brakes, that's 100 euros, a cheap Chinese one. 200 if you wanted something a bit better. 250 if you wanted an electric start. And you probably can also put a bigger engine. As I've noticed, these gearboxes, they have up to 16 horsepower engines. So they're capable of running them, no problem. The shaft is the same. Anyways, I'm blabbering on about. Hope you enjoyed this kind of video. It was kind of random, kind of unexpected. I didn't really want to film or do anything today. Wanted to relax my back, and yeah, ended up working here. And I'm gonna finish it up and put it all back together. I think the project's coming along. I like it. I do want to paint it and start adding those features that make it look a bit nicer, like mud guards, because today in that mud I was getting sprayed with mud.
You were not supposed to fall in the mud.
Yeah, well, if you do, you want mud guards not to spray on you. And I want mud guards. I want to cover up the engine just so it looks a bit more proper. I don't like that I'm sitting so high up. I would like to be low down, but you cannot wish for everything. And it does work fine. I don't fall over. There's no problems. I even went through some bigger holes fast, and it holds itself up. It doesn't fall over. And if I do, I just jump off. And the weight of it is not that heavy to really do any damage to me. So the next time we will probably do the bucket first, and then I'll see if I want to build a front loader as well, maybe. And then we're gonna start painting it. I don't think I want to paint it until every welding is done and I figured it out the way I like it, or you know, any changes and stuff. We're gonna make a full front panel, maybe add like all these switches much nicer and make like a nice panel, maybe add lights, a battery, then we can change the engine to electric start, blah 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 blah. Hope you enjoy. We're gonna see you next time. Bye bye.
You were wondering if the video is gonna be too long. You just blubber for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just a lot to talk about, and I like it. It works.
This is how we are whenever we don't film like a specific project, like free and like you just got like a raw footage of like our life.
It was fun. Got to play with the tractor, lawnmower, bicycle, and this thing.
Okay.
What is this called? I don't know.
Oh yeah, let us know. Maybe give us a name. Maybe should
like,
they give us a name?
Frederick or
no, not a name. Like
Paul.
A name of the creation, like front loader, tractor. Like what is
mini?
This? It's not a mini.
It's gonna be a dump truck, so it's gonna have a dump. But it's also I'm gonna build a front loader.
But it also looks like a worm that is like 500 meters long. Okay,
yeah, it looks long. Once you add everything together.
Okay, so yeah, let us know what we should name it, like what type of thing it is. And yeah, this video is getting way too long, so yeah.
Hope you enjoyed. We can see you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, now you gotta close this.